Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. My name is Lele. Today we are going to be making a pastel spring color necklace made with some tulips. There's some tulips here, some Czech glass tulip beads from the bargain bead box. We have some bead caps from the bargain bead box. I have some green pastel crystals, bicone crystals from my stash. Some pastel pink crystals from my stash. Let me see if I can just... We have some seed beads, mixed seed beads with pink and gold from my stash. We have some rosaline, the color rosaline from the bargain bead box. These right here is from GG's. So we have like some dusty soft pink rose teardrops. In my little tray here, we have some jump rings and some crimp beads and some clamshells that we're going to be using. We're also going to be using some chain from the bargain bead box, the stainless steel jewelry chain. And this chain comes from the key lime collection. I'm also going to be using some jump rings. So as you can see here, I already have some of it strung up. I got the pink rosaline bicones, with pink rosaline rondels, the soft pink rose teardrops, pastel green bicones, some different, some pink and gold seed beads in between, the Czech glass tulip bead with the gold bead cap that look like a little flower leaf on top, and it repeats itself. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dangling a whole bunch of these as a focal point. And we're going to just be doing some simple loops on those and hanging it from some chain and jump rings. Now I want the bracelet to be at least 20 inches long. So right now I'm at 4.5. Now I'm at 4 inches right now. So I want to at least hit about 10 or 6 right here. And that'd be 12, and then we leave about 8 inches of chain. So we got a little ways to go. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day, being blessed and being a blessing to someone else. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the last video I dropped. I didn't do an intro like I normally do. With this one, I'm going to end up doing that. I'm just not getting back into the swing of things. Still checking on my dad to make sure he's okay. But we have to get back into the swing of things of designing. So let's see. Now we have, I need at least, okay, I got 3 on this end. So I have to start with another bicone. So we got these little bicones right here. I'll pick up a green, pastel green bicone. Drop that down. Just brought you in just a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Zoom in some. So now we're gonna need, so I really need to just bring all these seed beads a little closer to me. Everything needs to have its place on the mat. So now we're gonna need a pink. You see how it has pink in it and gold. So I say these is about either a 15, no, because they're so small. But it makes a statement in the necklace. So let's get over. Let me see, do I want a rosaline? Or do I want to start putting on the big ones now? Smooth those over. I think I'm start putting on the big ones. So this is the soft pastel pink faceted rondel. And we're going to pick up a gold one. I have my magnifying glasses on so it makes it easier. Then we're going to pick up one of these. Which is a little bitty teardrop. And they're crystal, so, and they're faceted teardrops. And now we pick up another seed bead. So now we'll see where we're at here. I need them 3 on the other side, so I'm just going to do another green. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 6 greens on each side. So now I'm just going to bead down. Yep, I need a gold one. Gold seed bead. Another pink crystal. Pink seed bead. Another teardrop. Gold seed bead. If this is the type of content that you like watching and enjoy watching, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel. Also subscribe. Your patronage would be very much appreciated. I'm thinking I should have brought that down some. Maybe not. Okay, just a little bit more. And then we're going to start working on the drops there. Okay. So now we're at the drops. And I think I am going to need probably a little bar. To dangle all of that from. Okay, I went and got a little bar with a loop. It's got like little flowers, a little floral design on it. And I'm just gonna put some seed beads in there so the bar won't rest on the wire. So we're going to finish stringing this up now. Let me put my eyes back on. And also, if you hit that notification button, you'll be notified. So the next time I drop a video, you'll be notified. Also, share it with family and friends or your co-workers or your bead buddy. Hang out and watch some videos from Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. Okay, I'm going to have to take that the opposite way, I see. Okay, yep, that's better. Okay, I need a pink one. Gotta make sure it's cohesive on both sides of that bill. Okay, now we need a pink one. Pink crystal. This weather has been up and down, a lot of rain. Now it's kind of cold outside. We had some ducks, which is quite unusual, walking through the lawn here. I stay in the condominium, but they was like walking. The female and the male duck was walking through. The female duck walked up on my steps, my front porch steps, while the male ducks just stayed behind. I guess to keep a watch on her. I think they was looking, me and my husband figured they was looking for a place for her to nest. and have her babies. But that's kind of unusual because we really don't have any water where I live at. You know, the water's across the road. And I just found that just very unusual and strange. That, you know, she would go looking for some, a place to nest under somebody's porch or deck. But for her to just walk up on my porch, on my steps like that, I just, you know, it about tickled me, but it was wonderful to see. You know, stranger things are happening with these animals. And you just never know with them. We done had turkeys walking through the yard. We done had cranes land across the street in the field from us. I mean, nature's at its best. Hey, these animals are something else. I'm just trying to make sure my pattern is right here. Okay. So then we gotta put another pink on here. You always want to make sure your patterns is correct when you're doing them. This is gonna be a very beautiful and pastel, a very beautiful pastel necklace for spring. All my pieces that I make are available on my Etsy shop. You can go there if you see something you like. Plenty of things to look at. I used to do arts and craft shows and sell my jewelry, but I lost my best friend to cancer, and that's who used to do it with me. Okay, so I got two pink, now I got this green. Okay. And we had fun. I miss those days of doing arts and craft shows. Okay, now we gotta do some flowers here. Let's get these over with the bead caps. So now we're gonna put on the bead caps. Okay, so now we got a bead cap that we're putting on. Oh, I done put that bead cap on the wrong way. Okay, so I got the bead cap on. I'm going to put the tulip on. I'm going to put a seed bead on. I think I have to do this the opposite way on this side, because the tulip has to go down. So let's turn this tulip around, put it the right way. Okay, there we go. Now we do the bead cap. So it has to be the opposite way. You will get another little bitty seed bead. some more of those. I think I should have used some more of them. Let me see if I'm going the right way. One of these are not going the right way. I see that now. One of these things don't belong here. I see why I made a mistake right there. But I'm not going to go all the way back right there. Y'all remember that song? Sesame Street? Which one of these things don't belong? I used to love to watch Sesame Street. I'm probably telling my age. Okay. I think we're back on track now. That's why you gotta look and look and make sure okay, turn this around. Have to turn the tulip around. So it can be facing in the same direction, going downward. Put the bead cap on the tulip. Get another seed bead. Gotta make sure they're going the right way. Okay, and then another seed bead. They're gold-lined little seed beads. Okay, then oh, we need the smaller ones now. Well, if I can find a hole to it. See the little pink rosaline. Then you need pink seed bead. Gotta make sure I'm going in the right direction here. Green bicone. Gold seed bead. Then we need another tulip. See, I always have to look to see how I'm doing with this. Bead cap. Seed bead. I'm working from off the spool right now. As to not to waste too much material. Okay, we're going up. So now we're going to need another one of these. little faceted teardrops, and they are so small. Go seed bead. Another rondel. Green bicone. Kind of hard to see. Focus, focus. Okay, another seed bead. Ooh, I missed the seed bead right there. Yep, I missed the seed bead. Then the bicone. Then the seed bead. Then another flower. Then the bead cap. Then the seed bead. Then another teardrop. Then another seed bead. Then another rondel. A seed bead. Then the bicone. Then the seed bead. Oh, come on, seed bead. Then we need another teardrop. Then we need a seed bead. What color I got on here? Pink. And then another crystal. Rondel. And then another seed bead. Okay, so we should be at about 12 right there. I mean, on each side, I'm going to have 4 inches of chain with this. So we can put these aside now. Get all these little seed beads up. Make sure I have them all up out my way. Put them over there. So this is how it's going to be looking. And we're going to add chain to it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put my ends on, because then we're going to work on that. Work on the focal flower drop. So let's get the clamshell out. Open it up as wide as you can get it, of course. Pick up some crimp beads. I like to always do 2. So we're going to get the crimp bead. It's already almost up at the top. You want to leave just a little bit right there. Squeeze it tight. I'm going to take the other one, bump it right up against it. Squeeze that one tight. So as you can see, I have 2 flattened crimp beads right there. So I'm going to make sure I got them on there good. It doesn't matter what color the crimp beads are because you're not going to see them anyway. So I got it up like that. I want to make sure that the turn is turned the right way inside that clamshell. That's my main thing. Make sure it's going the right way in there. Then close it up. I'm just going to close it up a little bit. Take off that little piece right there. Finish closing it. Take my round nose pliers. And we just gonna roll it up on itself like that. Let me see, can you all see that? Okay, there we go. I just rolled it up on itself. Okay, now we're just going to drop all of that down. And I'm just going to curl it up. I'm not going to cut off a whole lot, just enough to what I need to do with. So that's about as much wire as I need for this other end. Because it's going to be some chain. So it looks a little now, but I'm going to put some chain on here. Some gold chain on. And that should be pretty. So let's get another clamshell. Then we're just going to start working on these right here. The tulip drop. Okay, we're going to put that on. So we got that on. See? You didn't need that much wire. Drop some crimp beads. Before I drop them all the way down, I need to just grab one. Hold on to my wire. I don't want that too tight down there. Squeeze that one. Let's see, I have 2 in there. I always do the tug test. Make sure you got some movement up through here. And that everything is not like, you know, too tight. Now we're gonna, what I normally do is just fish this back down through there. I have a little bit seed beads, so I don't know if I can do that, but we're going to try. If not, I'll just cut it off. But to me, this is just extra security. So see, I just fished it back down up through there. So it's coming through that rondel right there. So it could have fitted through that, but that's good enough. I'm not wasting a whole lot of wire. This is about as much wire that I wasted. Just that little bitty piece right there. We're just going to keep on dropping. Now we're going to close this one up. You can see I got to make sure it's going in the right direction. Make sure it's secure in there. And then we're just going to take this. I'll roll it back some because I need to roll it up on itself. So there we go. I just rolled it up on itself. That's all I did. So you can see it up close, that little loop I made. Okay, we got that. Now, let me see there, but yeah, I just had a little extra one there. Now we're gonna make sure now we're gonna start making these right here, making our little dangles. We're gonna make our little dangles now. Make some simple loops. Let me see. About right there. That's the thing, try to catch it. Put it back on. Hopefully I didn't cut it too little, too short. Okay, there we go. First little dangle. Really, I'm just gauging it. Now I'm going to do a couple of these with you on camera, then I'm going to go off camera and finish doing the dangles. So we won't be here too long. Make sure I bend that neck back. I will do one more with you. I think my thing is so dull. Okay, I'll be back when I finish the rest of the dangles. Okay, I'm doing the last little dangle. Okay, we got all our dangles together. I just need 2 more jump rings about that size. Then we're going to need some little ones to put on the chain. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. So, yep, that's about enough right there. And actually, we're just going to cut a piece of chain off of here and dangle it from the bell. So let's see how long I want it to be. Probably not too long. I just want like a cluster. So about that long. Then we're going to measure. That right there. We're going to measure about 7. Well, let me see, we get about 6, 12, 8, so I'm going to need 8 inches of chain here. Let's put the I don't need these anymore, so let's just clear some of this away. We just gonna find the middle and split it. It just go flying everywhere. That's for that side, and that's for that side. And that's going to be for the center. Okay, look, we have all the little dangles together, the little tulips. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put them on the bill with the chain. We'll just get off some jump rings. So we're going to use some little bitty jump rings. Take the needle nose pliers. First, let's get I think I'm going to put a little one right there. Let's hang it from the bill first to see how it looks. See if it's gonna be long enough for me to dangle my. We're gonna put it on the bill. Get my glasses on. And put my magnifying glasses on here. It might be too long. So we'll see. Okay, we're gonna put one on to see how it looks. Put one on at the top. I'm gonna let it hang from that first, from the loop, from the jump ring up there. It started off at the jump ring. And then I'm just gonna hang it on the same jump ring as the other one. So see, so far that's what we have. We're just gonna have a cascading tulip. So we're putting it on that ring right there. We're gonna see how that looks. It might be too low. Yeah, I got that too low. Now let's see how it looks. Okay, I think that looks better. I wish I had a couple of more to make this look real full. So I am going to take some of this chain off, I think. Okay, let's put that right there. Okay, let's see how this looks. That looks pretty. Okay, we got our little cascading tulip line here. Cascading tulips. And we got like tulips up through here. So now we're going to put the chain on. Each one of these are at least 4 inches long, the chain. I thought I had my toggle out here. Okay, so I had an idea to put some butterflies up here, right there. So let's see how they will end up looking. Guess I need to cut some of that off. Some little Czech glass butterflies. See, I got a good grip. You see a kung fu grip on these. Okay, let's get a little jump ring. Let's open that up. Put the butterfly on. See how it looks. It's just a thought. I think it look cute. It could just be dangling. Gotta cut some of this off. It's kind of hard to get it up in here where the butterfly wings at. Okay, let's put the other one on over here. Come on, butterfly. And we're just going to put the chain back on. And let's get these jump rings on now. And the toggle. With the lobster claw. Not the toggle, but the lobster claw closure. See, yeah, it's about the same size, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's close it up. See how I look with our butterflies. Let's clean all of this up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen watching, here we go. We have our spring floral pastel necklace. With cascading tulips. Almost look like cockle shells. Then we have some tulips in here. We have some pastel colors in here. We have pastel green and pink, like a soft rose color. Then we have the pastel pink faceted right there. And then we have the gold chain. We have a gold bell. And so each side resembles the other. We have some little Czech glass butterflies right here. That's gonna be dangling when you put it on. Give it a nice springy look. So there we go. We have our spring necklace. Let me just bring it up just a little bit so you can see the bottom. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Until next time, we'll be making another necklace set. Till then, have a blessed day and be a blessing to someone else. Thank you. Bye-bye.